Today I'm going to be trying out the Guinness Nitro Surge, which was released just previously to Christmas in Ireland. I'm going to try it against a standard can of Guinness just to see is there a difference or is it just a gimmick. Um, to be fair, the Nitro Surge unit itself is €15, and the cans to go with it, there's six of them are for 15, which is relatively expensive. But considering since the 4th of January in Ireland, minimum pricing for alcohol has come in. So basically, your standard can, which is this guy, is now €2.50 a can. So they kind of work out the same price nowadays. However, I'm going to try it against a Guinness Draught Stout, which is a 538ml can. We got these previously to Christmas in a slab on offer, 24 of them for €20 in a local supermarket, which is unbelievable value. But because of minimum pricing coming in, those days are gone. So if you're going to be buying your Guinness, it's going to be at least €2.50 a can, unless you get some shops selling them a little bit cheaper. But that's kind of the basic price now. I like Guinness. I drink it most of the time. I don't really like going into domes on them and what they look like. I'm kind of the opinion, if you like it, drink it. If you don't, don't. I'm going to try this one and this one now, just to see how they are. Usually, what I normally do is I just dunk the cans into the glasses. However, I did a taste comparison with the Guinness 00 and a standard can of Guinness a couple of months ago, where I just did that, and a few people, it's nearly like sacrilege to do that with Guinness, which I think is kind of a gimmick as well, the whole 45-degree angle pour. But I'm going to do the angle pour on these as well, just to have some consistency between the Surger can and the 568 or 538ml can. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see, is it a gimmick or does it actually make a difference to the look and the taste of the drink. The good news for me is I'm going to end up drinking the two of them anyway. So, but anyway, let's go and see. I'll go with the Nitro Surge first and see how that shares out. To be fair, it's a nifty little device and it's pretty cool looking. But we'll see what it's like when we pour it. Now, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of how you actually use this device because there's plenty of videos and tutorials on them anyway, and I'm probably doing this wrong by what they say to do, but sure, we'll see how it turns out. So we'll just leave it there to settle, and we'll see what happens. Now we'll try this. As I said, our standard can is 500ml, but these ones that came out just before Christmas are 538. So we'll try it and see what it's like. Now these ones do have the widget in, so hopefully we'll be able to see some kind of a comparison or difference, as the case may be. I have to say, to be fair, the Nitro Surge one is settling like you would expect a Guinness to settle, as you'd get one in a pub off draft. The can with the widget in it has seemed to settle just like that, and the head is kind of bubbly, whereas the Nitro Surge one is pretty smooth. But we'll see what they look like when both of them are topped up. To be fair, we've used this on some of our videos already. We've used it on a few different stouts that are available on the market, a few Irish ones like O'Hara's, and I've tried one on Kilkenny Irish cream ale, and it seems to work. Like, it's not, I know it's a Guinness thing, but you can use it on kind of any kind of stout or ale that has a widget or has a nitro name on it. But we'll see. Now it looks like it's ready to be topped off, so we'll see what happens. I think the whole idea is this is you turn the can, basically. You keep turning it up. Now that's going to go everywhere. Yeah, and there's still a little bit left in the can as well, so I kind of stopped it there just to stop it from going everywhere. Now we'll try the standard can. To be fair, I kind of had a ball to that, but I suppose there's nothing really you can do when the drink goes over the top of it. I don't know how it comes across on video, but I have to say the one out of Surge does actually look better. I don't know if that's just the case of it's a new gimmick, but I suppose I don't really care what it looks like. It's the taste that counts. The two of them are done now, but I do have to say that the head on the one that came out of Surgery unit is a lot creamier looking, and there's very little bubbles, if any, compared to the standard can. Now, the important thing, the taste test. I'll go for this one first. Yeah, it's good. There is a good bit of cream off the top of that. Tastes like Guinness. You know, as you'd expect. Let's see how this one goes beside it. To be fair, it's hard to tell the difference between the two. There isn't much. I'd have to say the one out of Nitro Surge actually does taste a bit better. Yeah, no, it definitely does. It's like there's not much of a difference. Like I wouldn't complain either way. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know. The both of them taste fine. I'd easily drink both of them, no problem. Which I actually will do when this video finishes. But let's see what they look like. I don't know. The verdict is still out in it because I don't taste that much of a difference, and I suppose now since minimum pricing is in, the cans are pretty much the same price. The only kicker is you have to buy this guy, which is €15. Yeah, like if you had this at home, it'd be a no-brainer just to get the Nitro Surge cans if they're going to be the same price as the standard ones. And as I said, actually at the start of the video, the standard can that I think you can get is only 500ml. These are just special ones. I don't know, they were on offer. They were 538ml before Christmas. Whereas the Nitro Surge one is 558ml. So if you were getting them and they're roughly about the same price, and you did have this guy, definitely go for the Nitro Surge. But if not, I honestly don't think there's that much of a difference. If you've tasted them yourselves and you notice a difference, leave a comment or follow us on Twitter at Real Ned Talks and drop us a line there. Or if you want us to try some other stout, we'd be happy to do so and using the Surge or can. But I can't really see a difference, to be honest with you. To be fair, Guinness is Guinness, and out of a can, I think it's probably one of the nicest drinks you can get as opposed to other beer styles. It's not too far off what you'd probably get in a pub. So, yeah, that's kind of the wrap up. If you can, get the Nitro Surge one if they're the same value, but if not, the standard can will do the same thing, and it tastes pretty much the same.